hits, taking your production to the next level. We're just getting started.
Live Africa.
It's like entertainment. When the feel the verb, when the feel the verb, when the feel the verb.
Abraham bring now. I'm a friend Trapa. I saw Chilabina Samaya. On back I said, Mako Jessica. Makaba Body and Jessica. There's so many must train. If it's a Kikafuwe, I'm a modern boy, and then by Bami Boya. Oh, yeah, I'm a friend to a pa. I saw Chilabina Samaya. I'm back, I said, I've got Jessica. I got about Body and Jessica. There's so many must train. If it's a no, Safue, man, the mountain more, and then by Bami Boya. At a fool when Yaki Kaki, what fun I born you may be my wife. When I'm a subeti and so, I'm a pedia mammo, I'm a pedia mammo. At a fool when Yaki Kaki. I'm a pedia mammo. I'm a pedia mammo. Baby, and there's some men and why I'll treat baby, if you are nice to know. Baby, you're not that my antamo. I'll tell you about small Yazimo. It's home, you're not doing. I ain't yaki kaki kaya. I'm a young
Good morning and welcome to the show. This is Good Morning Africa, Ghana's biggest online radio station. It's Live Africa, where we live live the X way. Yes, we live live the X way. So we go the extra mile. We go for the extra angles. And my name is Kwabena Bibiniteria, aka DJ Fuad, the public enemy who is no one. Let me say good morning and welcome to the show today, being the 20th of the month of March 2019. And a special shout out to all of you joined live on Facebook and those of you listening online. Yes, so today we are not going to keep it long. It's going to be short. Today we have only one topic to deal with on Good Morning Africa, and it's about Reverend Owusu-Bempah's request or demand for gun protection, you know. And I see a lot of people bashing him, chastising him for saying that he needs a gun. Well, I don't think he's out of order. I think that he's been sincere and he's been truthful to himself and to Ghanaians, especially to those of you who don't believe in his prophetic ministry and prophetic sayings, that he sees things in the spiritual and think that his God can protect him. The same people you are saying that his God cannot protect him, and he says he needs a gun, and some of you are angry. No, you know, I said yesterday on Good Morning Africa that 2019 to 2020 is going to be the year of nakedness. In other words, it's going to be the year of truth. Okay? And when I say the year of nakedness or the year of truth, this is what I mean. By the time the year 2019 goes to an end and the year 2020 goes to an end, all the big lies, politicians and men of God have been telling us will be naked. You understand? Circumstances will force them to say the truth. So for me, we are all seeking for the truth. We are looking for the truth. And I think that this is the truth. Ghanaians supposed to know this truth for a long time, but they decided to keep it secret. But at the same time, pontificating their God to be so powerful and all of that. And bam, here we go. The man of God is saying that he needs a gun to protect his life. So please, we shouldn't be angry at him. I think that we should clap for him. I mean, let's give him a shout. Let's give him a shout. Because all the big men in the world, the only thing I see them protecting themselves with are bodyguards with special technologies and all of that. But we have men of God who says that they have a God who can protect them. And today they are telling you that they need a gun. I just think that all we need to do is to ask him and be like, okay, so where is God? So that is the picture on your screen says that where is God? I think that is the question. And you see, religion is nothing but propaganda. All forms of religion is nothing but propaganda. So if you sit down and listen to so many gospel music, what we call gospel music, you will realize, you see the propaganda in between. And when I say propaganda, it's just they coming out with songs, stories to let you know that their God is such a powerful God that if you depend on, everything will be done for you. You understand? So today, as part of materials for this editorial program, I went for one of my favorite gospel musicians, Michael Nimrinchi. He has a song, say Yesu Moja, and when you listen to that song, he's talking about where I think Peter was in jail, and the blood of Jesus just came, torn apart the chains that was used to capture him in prison, and also break the jail gate. The jail was so darkness and there was light. In the moment the blood of Jesus presence appeared. You understand? So I'm going to play that song to you, and it's a nice song. It's a nice song. And to my other followers or listeners who are not Ghanaians, who don't understand Chi, just forgive me. Don't concentrate on how sweet the song is. Concentrate on the imagery of the song, the words in the song. And now, after the song, let's come back, just oppose it to people who say that they have a God that is so powerful like that, whose blood alone can take them from all problems and all of that. Today we are not going to keep it long. It's going to be just about 20 minutes program here. You understand? So we are going to listen to that song and the video as well, and after that we come back. Then you get to know that it's all about propaganda. How to you have the opportunity to use iPhone, but my ability to let you use Nokia 3310 is nothing but propaganda. As to whether if you use Nokia 3310 you get more money than to use iPhone X or whatever it is, it's another thing that we'll have to discuss another day. You understand? So I think that for now, let's praise Reverend Owusu-Bempah for coming out with the truth. I think that that's the best we can do for him. So let's go Makani Renji has a song called Yesu Moja, and the song depicted how powerful the blood of Jesus is. Then let's just oppose it after the video. Let's just oppose it to Reverend Usubempa's new revelation or confession. I call it confession. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, there is a great change now. Ask me why, and I'll tell you, it is the precious blood of Jesus Christ. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I was once lost, but Jesus came after me. Bought me with His precious blood and made me what I am today. I will sing about His name and sprinkle His blood all around me, and put all enemies to shame. Yes, Precious blood of Jesus Christ that made me whole.
Feeling the breeze with every single beat. This is X-Live Africa.
Yes, indeed. This is S Live Africa, Ghana's biggest online radio station, where we live live the X way. So you saw the music, you saw the video, how the blood of Jesus, that's the sprinkle of it just caused a lot of miracles, broke jails, make people free. But here we are, a man of God who also profess how powerful the word of God is. But maybe the power of God is a combination of guns, cutlasses, wamafunu, kontiba. What else? You can add to the list. Maybe it's made up of that, because after all, commonsensically, logically, who created the gun? Or who created the human being who created the gun or invented the gun? Isn't it God? And for that matter, the God of Israel? Yes. So if Reverend Usubempa says he need a gun, he has called for nothing serious. You understand? It's one of his God's creation. For Christ's sake. So please, don't let us chastise him too much. Yes, I'll play the audio when he said on Oman FM that he needs a gun. You understand? And actually, I listened to the interview to the end, and he was saying that he thinks he needs a gun because these days people chase him when he goes out and all of that. But I want to ask, so Osofo, if people are chasing you, would you shoot the gun, knowing that even if you die, you're going to heaven? That is the little problem that I have. But if he needs a gun, yeah, in the US, every citizen has a gun. I think if I'm right, a documentary I watched also suggests that in Switzerland, every citizen is located an AK-47 and 9mm to protect themselves. That's why crime is so low there. You understand? So Reverend Owusu-Bempah need to be commended, because most of us are suspecting that his God cannot protect human beings, and he has come out to say, or maybe we should wait and hear from him to interpret what he said. Maybe we are carnal-minded people, worldly people, so we interpret what he's saying worldly. Maybe we should wait till he comes out with the better explanation, or the spiritual explanation to that. You understand? But just that maybe somebody is watching and thinking that we are just cooking up stories. I don't do that. I don't do that. So to make it professional, it would be nice for us to play the voice of Reverend Owusu-Bempah when he said that he needs a gun protection for himself. You know, it would be nice we do that. So let's go and listen to that tape when he said that he needs a gun.
Matisa Brante be fen Mugabe. Waba obedi matem toto. Na that's not the first time. Otimi di matem me afra me catch me muntie odi matem, radio good odi matem, aso odi matem. Minim so my ne boni bia me pane chonko kana se chopa me na me pano. Fi se me hu ne da. Atondi ne too much because me wa family, me wa followers, me wa church members. Anya fine area half for boys be pemasem. Why you obedi matem da ko na mrante ni bia for mechi. No ma ba ha na ma ba be mbro no. na kwa fast ma ba na me osu bempa me din e bebo ntimi pa cho mo ne nkasa no nya sa e no so you ya me nipa e no beba wia 2 o'clock to ba e be ka kire no maame madam ani amene me boys e kodie me hu ya no sa brantie bi from nowhere oso jawasem MPP sofo MPP pastor se Mugabe kasa wo ye preko asampa wo ye preko wakasa wo ye idiot ampa wo ye idiot wo no ma pani nyina ndie mintimi nka akwan abrante ni di o ma pani atem me hu dwiri me entina me ko nti so wo hwe CCTV camera no ma wo bon se me ko nam san tane me ho me ko nche nam se gentleman ani ntina maba wo doso ene ma ba be kasa na me ko na odi matem se Mugabe se me preko ampa me so me ampa me deserve so kasa me preko na wo kaseti o man pani kaseti papa kina Japan didi obi atam se dem na ta say plant na munyina mo hye wa na ma plan na mo ya na ene ma me bufu yi me kasa me bu amfo na mboa e ma me so me ka se Mugabe no mema na hunu se sebe ya wo mema e okurum ha ntasukoko wo obi anum ba eja tintasu fita na sadia Mugabe abetra na da bi odi o man pani na na do akufo ado atem di o man pani atem sami osu bempa me so me ba ha be kase o man pani John Dramani mama o ye jimifo so akwakofa Mugabe na ba betra no so onidi na na ado atem da bichi no ma ba ha na ma ba be bro no na akwakofa asma ba na me osu bempa me di na ebebo ntimi pa cho mo ne nkasa no nya sa e no so ya me nipa e no be ba wia 2 o'clock to ba e be ka chi mami madam ani amene me boys e kodie me hu ya no sa brantie bi from nowhere oso jawasem MPP sofo MPP pastor se Mugabe kasa wo ye preko asampa wo ye preko wakasa wo ye idiot ampa wo ye idiot wo no ma pani nyina ndie mintimi nka akwan abrante ni di o ma pani atem me hu dwiri me entina me ko nti so wo hwe CCTV camera no ma wo bon se me ko nam san tane me ho me ko nche nam se gentleman ani ntina maba wo doso ene ma ba be kasa na me ko na odi matem se Mugabe se me preko ampa me so me ampa me deserve so kasa me preko na wo kasa ti o man pani kasa ti papa kina Japan didi obi atam se dem na ta say plant na munyina mo hye wa na ma plan na mo ya na ene ma me bufu yi me kasa me bu amfo na mboa e ma me so me ka se Mugabe no mema na hunu se sebe ya wo mema e okurum ha ntasukoko wo obi anum ba eja tintasu fita na sadia Mugabe abetra na da bi odi o man pani na na do akufo ado atem di o man pani atem sami osu bempa me so me ba ha be kase o man pani John Dramani mama o ye jimifo so akwakofa Mugabe na ba betra no so onidi na na do atem da bia me so ma be didi o man pani John Dramani mama atom man pani da na atem a sana ka mo betra no maka me kase nti o man pani John Dramani mama da me ni na atem da na me nya bi so da nti ye ena man bi ba me so ba no se papa men kasa ya MPP for ne ba power radio bi ya se ha station bi fa ne power ya ba ho e ba be ye yi na de boy ni kanyina ne atem di odidu nyina ni nyina mehu na de nya hwe me enko na chire no ye nim de yeso ya be ye ena brantie wo ne gentleman foforo bo mba me nchen enti wo yi ni phone kra kire ma me hu se ne picture MPP ena jo so me mu ena me koi boko nam kotram kem nam se na namom na mesene me enko ena ja me nuanu bra betena kam ye koye ministries ena ye kokoye meeting ti me ho na me ti se ye see radio stations ka se me makofa national security for ni bia na ifo bodyguards any bodyguards akwa warning shot ye just abubunia ma senia ma am so what ye kwakra ne tu nkuto bia me se kra me ni tu me kra me pe bi etu okra me frika se me pe bi dada do mu ma me bi also ma me bi because me na man nkrofo the car help me comfort me send me threat messages and I have to protect myself na no ye dru hono ma me won se mi so ameka fa
Sami konda ya nana ade achi me pefe man fa me ho ache raden so kuda me muche maso de Adams pa but if not say nyami ni man kaminim ade eat not me destination nyesemba mu nyana me nyan do yet na mo de same ebe so I say thank God so brand new day I'm flexing cause blessings they come my way flexing
Okay, announcer tag right there at the background with Brazen Powers. The chord is from Brand New Day. And actually, this is going to be our sing tune. When I say sing tune, that this is going to be the official song for Good Morning Africa. Okay, so those of you who thought we were just cooking up something, you heard him. He said that he needs a gun. And it's been a long time. He decided he's been demanded for guns for a long time, but he's not getting it. So he needs a gun. Hey, Asemo, the man of God needs a gun. So people are asking, where is God? For me, it's not only where is God. So where is somebody saying that oh mother. Interesting. Okay, Charlie, we are serious. This is no joke, man. So it's not only where is God. Where is when somebody slap you on the left, turn the right? Where is it? Because that's one of Jesus's preachings, that when somebody slap you, turn the other cheek. You understand? Where is forgiveness? Where is love your enemies? Are the pastors and the men of God telling us that all of these things that I've mentioned are not to be practiced, but they are just stories? That's what we want to know. Where is all of these things that was said in the Bible? Forgive your enemies 77 times or something. Reverend Usubempa, you are an accomplished man of God, so we need answers to that as well. But for me, I love you for what you have said, because this has been my suspicion, that if you try to depend solely on this God for protection, it might not come. Therefore, if you get your own protection, that will be better. So for me, I still say that I love you for what you said, but I need answers to this saying in the Bible: love your enemy and forgive your enemies and all of that. And he said that if Mugabe continues to, I'll come to Mugabe. Mugabe is also a threat to Ghana's security. As much as I see Reverend Usubempa in the same light, Mugabe need to be talked to. You understand? But these two people come back to what I've been telling you, my followers, my listeners, my viewers, that Ghana will never be safe in the hands of NDC or MPP. That's another day's topic. I've talked about that, but I'll continue to say until it sinks into the heads of Ghanaians that Ghana can never be safe. Ghana can never enjoy peace, real peace, until Ghana is out of the hands of both NDC and MPP. Okay? And Reverend Usubempa said that. Okay? I remember Peter removing a knife, cutting somebody's ear, and Jesus fixed the ear back. So why are we seeing a different thing from Reverend Usubempa? And let's go back into history. This is not the first time Reverend Usubempa has stormed a radio station. This one, he says he didn't go violent, and from the CCTV camera that I watched, I didn't see too much of violence there. But on Hot FM, we saw what happened there. So, do we have two types of Christianity? One that follows Jesus Christ's footsteps and one that doesn't. Just like in Islam, when you go to places like Kuwait, Qatar and other places, there are two groups of Muslims. One that believe in Prophet Muhammad, and those who don't believe in Prophet Muhammad. I think the Ahmadiyya is one of them. I'm not too sure, but I think the Ahmadiyya, they don't believe in Prophet Muhammad because of the act that he did by marrying a 9-year-old girl. So it's Reverend Osubempa telling me, and it's not only Reverend Osubempa. You remember Obinim also stormed Hot FM. This Hot FM, my bro. Hot FM, my brankasa. You remember Obinim storming Hot FM around 2010 thereabout, 2011, or is it 2009? He went there with a pinch bar, broke the glass door, and injured the presenter on air. So for me, the question of where is God, where is their God, started back then. Because if you claim to resurrect dead people, pray for the crippled and all of that, and somebody, a mere radio presenter, says that you slept with your younger pastor's wife, and you cannot use the power of God, Yosumoja, to speak justice to this man, unless you go there with arms, then the question is, where is God? Where is God? Okay, let me go on Facebook and read some of your comment here. Yes, a lot of comments are coming in, so let me read some of your comments, and you can keep yours coming, and please do share the videos. Okay, so Roland Foster says, I'm watching live from China. George Kofi Stowe says, you have no power to protect yourself without a gun, yet you have the power to prophesy death and assassination. Come on. Nana Jabin Diamond. Nana Jabin Diamond said, God doesn't save anybody. And this one is coming from Tikuzimi Shaka. Tiku, how are you doing? How is the US? And he says that GM, can you please play the alleged audio? Thanks. Yes, I've played the audio. Nelson Gardner Mason said he that is guilty and violent need weapons for protection. Okay, so let's go on. Rasco Toka, good morning to you. I'll call you after the show. Baba Al Hassan Haruna. Richard Texan says time will come they tell the truth. I guess you want to say that it's about time they tell the truth. Yes, I have declared 2019 to the end of 2020 as a year of nakedness and the truth. And Roland Ajay, there will be a best time for them to speak the truth. Yes, I guess so. Echo Donko says that if the man of God needs a gun for protection, then you trying to tell your members that Christianity is a waste of time because there is power in the blood of Jesus. Oh, Asamo. Echo Donko, thank you for writing. And Robert Beko Mensah Jr. says common sense is not for sale. I get you. And Ghana 4 wake ups didn't write anything. Oh, okay. Echo Donko comes again and says that not him alone. Most of pastors take even their marital issues to court. Then where is the protection of Christ in your life? Heart and okay, I don't get the rest of the message. Ghana for wake up say GM conscious please here. And Angelo Kwajo Fiagbe says thanks to commander of CSF. Okay, Angelo comes again and he says that if not because of Avram, I will have lost 10,000. Is it dollars or I don't know, so let me know. Is it dollars or CDs? Okay, so keep your messages coming through. Emmanuel says that you are a big liar. Okay, I don't know who he's referring to. Ghana for Wake Up says that pastor turning into politicians. This pastor knows he is about to lose his church, so he is looking to be a member of parliament. Pastor, oh no, I will not say the last one. Please don't insult. You see, mostly we insult when we don't have substance. You understand? So please, if you have issues to write, don't add insult to it. And this one says, yeah, right, he got a gun already. Don't play with people's mind. And Julius Asiedu Young, we have been told nice stories for a long time now at work. And the Fiagwe comes out and says, is this pastor? He is a liar. Evangelist Kofi, NDC will lose 20 come 2020. okay, that's a prophecy, evangelist, if it come to pass. But for me, seriously, whether NDC wins or lose, whether MPP lose or lose, that's anyway. If both of them lose, I'll be happy. But if any of them wins, that's a tragedy for Ghana. If any of them, if NDC or MPP wins, Ghana should embrace herself for a long time of suffering. Kofi Mawuga Lisa says Owusu will run away from Ghana soon. Oh, how? He's a Ghanaian. This is his country. He's only been truthful that he needs more protection more than the God he serves. Janaka Ohineba Kisi, is he not reading Psalms 23? The Lord is my shepherd, I shall never want. Yes, I guess he's reading it. And Papistic Kwabena Do. Kofi Amauga comes again. Is a Ghanaian should wake up and deal with this false fake pastors. Richard Texan comes again and he says, if the pastors are buying guns, then what should we, the members of the church, do? I think this is one of the most important questions that I've been waiting for. Yes, if the pastor is going for a gun, what should you say there? You know, Sally Azotu says this sick minded individual called, oh no, don't insult, prophet is a real evil disturbing our beloved country. He is, I won't add the insult to that. You know, black men woke up. This one is coming from Richard IJ. Okay, so that is that. So Ghanaians, let's be on alert. I believe that more revelation, more truths from the men of God than this one is going to come. Okay, so if you are a government worker watching me this morning, or if you know somebody who is a government worker watching and needs a loan, all you need to do is go to Daleks Finance, or you don't have to go there. Just sit at your home and call on 0246 46 5350. 0246 46 5350. Call this number and somebody will assist you to get a loan of about 1,000 Ghana cedis up to 50,000 for yourself. All you need to do is to be a government worker. No guarantor and no collateral. All you need to do is to be a government worker and you get a loan for yourself. And so oya benjuma ni nko dia ana wo obusuni bi oya benjuma na opelona ubenya loan from 1,000 Ghana cedis up to 50,000 Ghana cedis from Dallas Finance. Ube frere 0246 46 5350 and you get your loan. And you have something that you don't want anymore, you don't need anymore, and you want to get rid of. All you need to do is go to tomami.com and sell it right there. Tomami.com is the place to go and sell your what do you call it, your products or services. And if you want to buy, go to the same place. Just take a picture of the thing you want to sell and upload to tomami.com. That's TORMAMI, tomami.com, and somebody will be there to buy. Let's go and listen to tomami.com. Right after that, in about 30 seconds, we'll come back and read the rest of your messages, and we'll call it a day. So this is S Live Africa, Ghana's biggest online radio station.
Hey. Bama na niema wo de good trouble so di na mwiam ye. Me niema 1212 na me se me twa apesika bia to me botomu. Eni se matin o wiaso a how much krobia mu same. Ada won to tomami.com kan. Eno so ni den. Aye free classified website a obi bia wo pese wo tom bia. Say ye car, TV, fridge, fan, computer, asase kwa na wo pese wo tom a. Fa to tomami.com. Eti woni we nyina na wan kan kire me. So won kan dem se wo tom niema. Me ye ne den na me so me dia to go bi. Eno an se wo fa mobile phone na. Log in www.tomami.com. Tomami.com. Now we take a picture of item now person will turn. Now we do price a share. Unia me that's it. Me de me niema na ekwa to tomami.com. Tomami.com. A free classified website that will be bia person will turn bia. Unya the two ope pass show. No be able to. A classic. Of item now person will turn. Now we do price a share. Unia me that's it. Me de me niema na ekwa to tomami.com. Tomami.com. A free classified website that will be bia person will turn bia. Unya the two ope pass show. No be able to. A classic. Bama na niema wo de good trouble so di na mwiam ye. Me niema 1212 na me se me twa apesika bia to me botomu. Eni se matin o wiaso a how much
Semiconda ayana adiachi mi pefe manfa me ho she radens so kuda mi muche masode Adam's pa but if not say nyami di man kaminim I dey eat not my destination nyesemba mu nyana minyan do yet na mo de same so I say
okay, thank God for a brand new day. This is coming from Anan's Tag. You can get it online right there, featuring Brazil Pounds and Kings said, please give him a sticker or bracelet. Okay. Kofi Amaoga says, I am ashamed for Akufo-Addo kneeling down in front of this fake illiterate. Oh, come on, don't insult him. Reverend Owusu-Bempah, I thought, although he is wise enough to see well. Anyway, so please, what I want Ghanaians to do is don't insult Reverend Owusu-Bempah. Instead, if I happen to be you, what I'll do is to thank him that now he's making us know that if we all the powers they preach to us that God does and God can do, they are telling us, Master, if you don't have a gun, it won't work. First of all, I have just about 10 minutes to go, but let's go a bit into history and find out where did this gun protection and all of that started. You understand? So anyone who begin to get these things means that he's got into a certain class of society, most of the times politics, and a certain kind of businesses. You understand? When during colonial time, the slave masters will always need somebody with a gun to follow them. Why? Because he knows that he's doing what the people don't like. He knows that he's infringing upon the right of the people, and therefore if he goes out there alone, somebody can do something to them. So the slave master always will go out there with his bodyguard wearing guns and all of that to protect them. Fast forward, the slave master left thanks to Kwame Nkrumah's independence, and then our own politicians also adopted it because they made the system, the environment, the atmosphere such a hostile ground that even Kwame Nkrumah alone had 7 assassination attempts on his own life before he was overthrown and subsequently died. You understand? And let's look at Reverend Owusu-Bempah. He has also meddled himself, whether you like it or not, into the Ghanaian politics, doing it big time. but he does it and cover his face with Bible. And now he's realized that it's getting out of hand, and he says he needs a gun. Yes, but I think that Radio SYZ is one of the nice and respectable radio stations, and they should maintain that dignity. I remember when Uncle what's his name, this legendary radio broadcaster from GBC was in charge. You listen to Radio SYZ and you're like, I'm listening to an affluent radio station. And this tells you for Radio SYZ to reduce into that kind of station now with Mugabe should tell you how the NDC and the MPP always don't have anything good, anything tangible, anything meaningful to win elections with, unless backbiting and impunity and insult and all of that. Because when in Ghana, two of the radio stations that I don't listen to, unless I have somebody that I listen to who happen to be on that station that day. For example, Ohineba is the only person who makes me listen to Oman FM. Apart from Ohineba, I don't see why, if I'm correct in my mind, if I'm correct here, I should listen to Oman FM apart from Ohineba. And therefore, Silver Lady, because Silver Lady hosts Ohineba. Apart from Silver Lady's program, I don't see why, if I want to listen to a morning show, I should go to Oman FM. I want to listen to a morning show, I should go to Radio Gold. For what? You know, ladies and gentlemen, you are what you consume. Let's put Reverend Usman aside and let me talk to ourselves. We are what we consume. And when we say consumption, most of the times we think about food and water, drink. No. What you listen, you consume it. What you watch, you consume. You understand? So why should I, in the right frame of mind, tune into a Radio Gold for Mugabe or any of their political shows, or tune into Oman FM, Boiling Point or something? No, I wouldn't do that. You understand? So because of lack of ideas, lack of progress of the NDC, and they've realized that you, the Ghanaian citizens, you, the Ghanaian voter, you like tribalism, you like religious fighting and all of that. So let's bring somebody like Mugabe. Like somebody who ran his mouth on radio during his party's time to the extent that he has to go to jail. You understand? I'm not saying if you are a media person, you go to jail means that you are not good or you are destroyed or something. Yes, what I'm doing right here, what I'm saying right here, somebody can feel aggrieved and take me to court, and if I'm not able to argue my case, I can end up in jail. It's part of our job. But we know what landed Mugabe and his 3 people in jail in someone who were pardoned by the president so shamefully. So Radio SYZ should begin to peg themselves. I mean, is it only in Ghana that political parties have radio stations or radio stations that do their bidding? In the US, Fox News, for Christ's sake, Fox News belongs to a politician, a political party, or does a political party's bidding. But look at how professional they do it. Bloomberg belongs to a politician in the US, but look at how they do it. You understand? So please, let us, we the listeners too, also talk to them to give us something good, because everything you consume, when you consume it for over a long time, it become part and parcel of your life, your daily life. You understand? And if the owners of Radio SYZ don't talk to what's his name, Mugabe, and the NDC also don't talk to him, and the states also don't put their feet down to make sure that whatever goes on air is sanitized, one day it wouldn't be just Reverend Usubempa going there. Because let's put everything aside. Reverend Usubempa saying that he has a God that is powerful and now saying that he needs a gun. Let's put that one aside. He was insulted, whether you like it or not. He was insulted. And learning from Rwanda, a radio presenter shouldn't go to that extent, calling somebody a pig and all of that. No. I think there's a better way of putting our cases across. That's why when you go to school from class 1, you learn idiomatic expressions. In Ghana, we say kasakwa. You understand? You know, somebody just saying that, Reverend Usubempa, you say you need gun. Where is God? Where is God? Alone is the most powerful message that can shake him. He can cry in his closet. He can go home and lock himself in a room and cry. Let me tell you, the best way of punishing yourself is knowing that I've lied. You know, lying to yourself is the most painful thing. That is if you have a conscience. It's not all of us that have conscience. But if you have a conscience and you know that you've lied when you are alone, you can defend yourself when you are in public. But when you are alone, and your conscience start beating you, you can cry endlessly. So somebody just say, if you think that Reverend Usubempa is living a double standard life, is living a hypocritical life, just ask him. If you happen to meet him one-on-one, just ask him, Reverend, you said you need gun, so I want to know, where is your God? That alone, I know he can give you example, and this one did this in the Bible and all of that. But when he goes home, if he has conscience, of which I believe he has, he will ask himself, he will sit down and weep and weep and weep. So we don't need to say you are stupid, you are a fool, you are this, only to let somebody feel pain. No. You can ask the most harmless question. In this case of Reverend Usubempa, where is God? Or maybe if you want to go further, where is your God? You understand? Not just this one, the gun that he says needs. You said God has given you a prophecy that Chief Imam will die. Then Chief Imam boy show you something small. As Nanado said, you know, the boy show you something small, now you go buy cow and beg and apologize. So where is the God? Where is your God? And you know, it is these harmless questions that will bring the truth out. Because Reverend Usubempa, now this prophetic ministry has become a competition. You remember that prophet who vanished on Kofi TV? Good morning, Kofi Adama Wawani. Now it has become a competition, and our politicians are now also gullible to the point that anytime they hear a prophet saying that they can make them become president, they follow them. So Reverend Usubempa is feeling like, now if he doesn't also show something, maybe Nanado can go to a different prophet, and you know what is involved. When Nanado won, you saw the collection or the offering Nanado gave at the church. Let me read this comment before I continue. Kofi Moga Lisa says that Avram bin Moshe opened our eyes, and I have a lot of money now. My money box is full of euros. Okay, Amaoga, baby, bring us some make we chop for here. You know, so now it has become a competition, every major prophet in the country is positioning themselves to the politicians. And because of this, things are going to happen. They will say things that will anger their opponents' followers, and their opponents will say, and a typical example is Reverend Usumepa saying that former President Mahama wanted to kill Nana and him angered Mugabe, and Mugabe also went into the gutters with him. You understand? And after that, that is what has led to he confessing that he need a gun rather than his God. So a lot is underway, about to happen. A lot is underway, about to happen. You know, so let's just keep calm, use common sense, logic, and wise thinking, and we'll get this so-called prophet in our palm. They will be naked in our palms. Chrome Handsome GH, I say that Ghana, we have a long way to go, bro. Yes, but if we change our ways and the way we think, the long way will be shortened. Sally Ezotu sends in a long one. He says this man is an lying individual. This man needs to keep quiet if he has nothing good to talk about. Ghana does not belong to him. Or Ghana belongs to Ghanaians. Please, Sally, if you want me to read your messages, write your messages devoid of insult. Other than that, I'll be compelled not to read them. Okay? Because I've not seen insult winning an election or giving somebody food. But finally, let me say this. Those prophets who come to radio stations and say that they have the power to make somebody president spiritually, then it manifests physically, I disagree. Because before the 2020 election, that's why I decided I will not vote, and I didn't vote. 2016, I decided I will not vote, and I didn't vote. So why couldn't their powers compel me to vote in these elections? This is my critical question for the day. Can prophet make people vote? That is my question. If not, then they should stop this lies on TV and radio that they can make somebody a president. It's a lie. It is a big lie. They cannot do that. They don't have any power. Their power in me is more powerful than the one they claim to have. You understand? So our politicians shouldn't, and the politicians sometimes also know that prophets can make them president or whatever it is. So they should spare us those lies that they can make somebody president. And now the competition is getting so fierce. Reverend Usumepa saying that the election, 2020 elections, has been done spiritually already. Reverend Prophet Walker or whatever, Afran, also saying that he can make Mahama president spiritually. And I'm calling on the national security to arrest that prophet. Other than that, they are part and parcel of these false prophets. Tomorrow, that will be tomorrow's topic. National security should arrest Prophet Afran Walker, or they are losing their credibility, just like the Ghana Police Service is losing their credibility just by the day. If you're in a country where when something happens, people call radio stations instead of police station, think about it. Anyway, so thank you for being with us this morning, and I have one request. If you want to support us, call the number 024-7785-96 and support us in any kind, by data or whatever, so that we can bring you more programs with more what do you call it, clearance and all of that, because we need your support. And you have anything that you want also want to advertise, you can let us know on the same number 024778596, and we'll get to advertise for you at a cool price. So that is that. My name is Kwabena Bibini Teria, aka DJ Fuad, the public enemy who has no one. I'm out. And this is Good Morning Africa on S Live Africa. And today we talked about Reverend Osubenpa's demand for a gun to protect himself, as he feels that his God cannot protect him. And once again, we give thanks to tallmami.com. They are the ones that are supporting us, making it possible for us to come your way every morning with such informative program. Tallmami.com is TORMAMI. Go there and sell anything you want to sell or buy anything you want to buy. And if you need a loan of 1,000 Ghana cedis to 50,000 Ghana cedis, call 0246 46 5350. And you don't need any collateral or guarantor. All you need is to be a government worker. That is that. I'm out.
The microphone, I do rap. Yeah, I do respect all people. Now go put no yummy because they all evil. So evil. I'm gonna make it. Yeah, so thank God I'm still living. So I say, God said brand new day. God said brand new day. I'm blessing cause blessings they come my way. Blessing cause blessings they come my way. When I'm in the take any package. Oh na 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 na. Watch me boss up there anyway area. So I was saying to our Holy Father. Me prefer my fat me want shit radins so could I be muche my small day Adam's back but if not say nyami man can be name I dey eat not my destination Yesemba mu nyana minyan do yet I'm with the same baby so I say thank God so brand new day thank God so brand new day I'm blessing cause blessings they come my way blessing cause blessings they come my way. I come a one Ghana. I'm a hit a George, say the dear Benya. I literally me beat to be a tight corner. I don't want drop a song which is change a lot. I know say niggas go the hate. Master me need because still I know be fake. Fake niggas, your body you go shake. See your baby girl do the shake. This for the club. When I release the bomb, everybody go dab. Telling you for boogie with the song, so what's up? Fake niggas, your body go move like. I be in the dab, I be in the field, make you boogie like. I be in the mood. See the way the girls how they go like. We with the wrong things. With the Grange fire, you go dab like. Better than everything. Josh on the beat, you go dab like. So what time the rapper do what I know yawa. It's a me punchlines, me float is a shower. Me de me women yamin to dab me what power. When I said the we feel you were born some tower. I be you the dab. Wait for the clap girls, your ass go clap. To the boys, you for bab. Make you know the rush, push your level up. When I drop it, just to put it on repeat. Nigga know the drop chow, make it move and I be you the dab. To the party boys, you for them. Boys put the money in your hands. I be teach a girls. I be the dab. I be the film, make you move like. I be the move. See the way the girls all they move like. With the Grange fire, you go dab like. Josh on the beat, my nigga go move like.
Nelson, there's not much we could say to Pat Caldell. He's absolutely shattered.
That's right. And I came in to knock him out in the first round. You know, man, that's what I make my mind. But I want to prove to them I'm the best in the world.
Divani Music. Beats Nation.
Yeah. See. Braco no my back in the bottle. It is a one per mass my trouble. Present name, mom will say me Jimmy Bombo Coco. Echibiamo Hone Beya Mobo. A goof for Masso. Raps and me corner you be chain. What the seven me father said to my piece of wind at me waist. Just I will up within the yellow. Rappers I did mu ever gonna have no very few. Suck. Brazil, Dane, tell them niggas, I mean, saying I'm a rattle brain at 2GH, medical, G for the relate, cause it be we the control, strong G, Kofi cannot an ity flow. Mame 30 seconds before you're filing, dons in the yapo, no, I bet you the wrong things.
Counting my blessings, counting and stacking my blessings. I got a fist for my haters, they call me as someone else. Counting my blessings, counting and stacking my blessings. I got a fist on my haters and they call me as someone else. As someone else. As someone else. I got a fist on my haters and they call me as someone else.
Okay, hold up. When I work at Casa Brezo, I come bankrupt. Can me share my lines if you Dubai many times. Maybe Henry's to know what that's over camp up. You go try some. Me person me to be feeling so awesome. Try me lyrics I am raw, no con. Into with them I me beats and I make it random. Try my brain to do so. When you rap so we're very then that's yako. Niggas I watch me wonder but I will be piano. Is a nyade I me big die no full stop. With the pounds let me then you know go see top. Nigga can rap and they will be saying what to say dandruff. I bet you the kill. Me na me control cheap up. Put me down and I will live it in your press up. Give it up. We know the play, man. You your little rapper, you deserve a left hand. When they buck, they be feel me face, man. This is a wolf feeling me lyrics and I ain't, man. I dey murder every beat, I dey kill it with rhymes. So person winning me a beat, but I'm one of a kind. I know the bass, straight up when you're not on my design. Eating a seven more than the bone set up in time. Counting my blessings, I'm counting my blessings. I do my nose, I do my neck. Give it up. We know the play, man. We a little rapper, you deserve a left hand. When they motherfucker got it, face, man. This is a wolf, you live and not a man. I dey murder every place, I dey kill it around. So person winning me a beat, but I'm one of a kind. I know the bass, straight up when I'm not on my design.
There's no way my figure can beat me. There's no way my figure can go 4 rounds with me. Because of my power. I got my power, I got experience, I got everything too much more than my figure. And I want him, that girl, I call her girl because she don't want to fight me. She's scared of me. She know who I am and what I can do. I know the trainers, these trainers don't want to fight me. You know, I took that title from a young man. And any old man who wants to challenge me, hey, I'm gonna kill him. There's no way my figure can beat me. There's no way my figure can go 4 rounds with me. Because of my power. I got my power, I got experience, I got everything too much more than my figure. And I want him, that girl, I call her girl because she don't want to fight me. She's scared of me. She know who I am.
Zuma Nelson, there's not much we could say to Pat Caldell. He's absolutely shackled.
That's right. And I came in to knock him out in the first round. You know, man, that's what I make my mind. But I want to prove to them I'm the best in the world.
Divani Music. Beats Nation.
Zuma Nelson, there's not much we could say to Pat Caldell. He's absolutely shackled.
Yeah. See, Braco no my back in the bottle. It is a one per mass my trouble. Present name, mom will say me Jimmy Bombo Coco. Echibiamo Hone Beya Mobo. A goof for Masso. Raps and me corner you be chain. What the seven me father said to my piece of wind at me waist. Just I will up within the yellow. Rappers I do mu ever gonna have no very few. Suck. Brazil, Dane, tell them niggas, I mean, saying I'm a rattle brain at 2GH, medical, G for the relate, cause it be we the control, strong G, Kofi cannot an ity flow. Mame 30 seconds before you're filing, dons in the yapo, no, I bet you the wrong things.
Counting my blessings, counting and stacking my blessings. I got a fist for my haters, they call me as someone else. Counting my blessings, counting and stacking my blessings. I got a fist for my haters and they call me as someone else. As someone else. As someone else. I got a fist for my haters and they call me as someone else.
Okay, hold up. When I work at a president, become bankrupt. Jame shepe me lines if you Dubai many time. Me bo Hennis no what that's over camp up. You go try some. Me pese me see me feel it so for some. Jame lyrics I am raw, no condom. Into with them me beats and I make it random. Jame brain it doom so. We a rapper so we them de na tiako. Niggas say what you me when you gonna go be piatro. Is a nyade ya me be jai no full stop. But the pounds let me then you know we see it up. Nigga can rap and they go be team with the set and drop. I be you the feel. Me na me control the cheap up. Put me damn I will live it in your press up. Give it up. We know the play, man. We a lazy rapper, you deserve a left, man. Me the bop they be feel me face, man. Since it's a wolf, you let me lyrics and not amen. I dey murder every beat, I dey kill it with rhymes. So person winning in your beat, but I'm one of a kind. I know the bitch, straight up when you're not on my design. Eating a seven more than the bone, set up in time. Counting my blessings, I'm counting my blessings. I zoom my nose, I zoom my neck. Since it's a wolf, you let me lyrics and not amen. I dey kill it with rhymes, so person winning in your beat, but I'm one of a kind. I know the bitch, straight up when I'm on my design. Eating a seven more than the bone, set up in time. Counting my blessings, I'm counting my blessings. I zoom my nose.
There's no way my quicker can beat me. There's no way my quicker can go 4 rounds with me. Because of my power. I got my power, I got experience, I got everything too much more than my quicker. And I want him, that girl, I call her girl because she don't want to fight me. She's scared of me. She know who I am and what I can do. I know the trainers, these trainers don't want to fight me. You know, I took that title from a young man. And the old man who was to challenge me, hey, I'm a king. She don't want to fight me. She's scared of me. She know who I am and what I can do. I know the trainers. These trainers don't want to fight me. You know, I took that title from a young man. And the old man who wants to challenge me, hey, I'm gonna kill him.
Zuma Nelson, there's not much we could say to Pat Caldwell. He's absolutely shocking.
That's right. You know, I came in to knock him out in the first round. You know, man, that's what I make my mind. But I want to prove to them I'm the best in the West.
Now, before we do this, let's go over the ground rules. Rule number 1. No touching of the hair or face.
Of course.
And that's it! Now let's do this!